for today's cup of coffee,
Cup of coffee.
a
AI again.
that yes, because it's everywhere in the news
I'm so glad that you brought this up because I have something to bring up as well.
about AI.
Yeah, it's sent me into a spiral of mental breakdown galore.
Because of AI. He's
Nah, it's a bunch of shit.
okay. Okay. Anyhow, I'm confused now. That's not helpful. This is from Daily Star and is by Jerry Lawton, May 17th of 2023. And AI is likely. See, he's already broken my brain. We're 2 seconds in and he's broken my brain. Yes.
Think how my brain's all the time.
AI is likely to view humans as scum who need to be controlled and could easily create its own killing machines, a tech guru has warned. Gawdat. Was it Gawdat? Yeah.
I think so.
I had to go and look up videos to try to find this man's name.
I don't know. I was focusing on trying to get Amanda the Avenger installed.
Yeah. He is former chief business officer for Google's research and development wing called X, and he fears a real-life dystopian future akin to that of Will Smith's sci-fi movie I, Robot, in which artificial intelligence decides it needs to take over and cull people. It's going to have to compete with the 1% as far as the culling of the people.
Yeah, well, they already are culling people.
Well, they are, but I mean, I'm just saying as far
They're
as...
replacing people in Hollywood. There's people playing other people in Hollywood right now.
That's not a bad thing.
I'm just saying.
I would be perfectly okay if AI took over some of these things. I would be quite happy if a lot of movies were sort of Pixar-esque. I would.
It would probably be better.
There's a lot of really cool things.
Yeah.
But anyhow, before we get totally off track here, it says, though Gawdat believes such a showdown is still a bit far away, he has warned humanity is set to give technology enough power to dictate its own agenda. That ain't good. He said AI will probably take a dim view of human behavior. Google X was founded to try to solve humanity's great problems by inventing radical technology. Now, that was a recipe for disaster right there.
So they're going to continue producing it?
Now, Gawdat 55 told the Secret Leaders podcast, quote, now that Chat GPT is upon us, everyone is waking up and saying, panic, panic, let's do something about it. If you look at it the way your mind is thinking, you're thinking about applications, about AI completely wiping us out. You're not talking about the in-between. In-between is where the issue is. Between now and the time AI can generate its own computer power and do installations itself through robotic arms. It does have the agency to create killing machines because humans are creating them, so AI might use it to dictate an agenda like the movie I, Robot. But that is still a bit far away. What is in the middle is the process of getting us there. Humanity is going to decide to dictate more power to those machines, end quote. Yeah, that's not ominous at all. Gawdat said that he made no sense. Let me start that over again.
What?
Said it made no sense to simply demonize AI because humanity would end up putting itself at risk. He said, quote, it is humanity which is the threat. The question would be probabilities. How likely is AI to think of us as scum today? Very high, because it is not intelligent enough to see beyond the obvious, and because we are scum. What we show in the real world is the worst of us. We're fake on social media, we're rude, we're angry, and we're lying on social media, end quote. I think it's a very pessimistic and short-sighted view of humanity.
Yeah, that's how I see it. There's a
Right.
lot of people that are very real,
Because
very genuine people on the internet
some of it, but
that
as
are
far
very
as
transparent in and out. Like, they are them. Like,
this is part of the problem, instead of seeing people as people and interacting with people,
yeah,
you can't interact really with social media.
no.
I mean, even as far as making comments about videos and stuff, and that is a form of interaction, but it's not like going to a cafe or even McDonald's and sitting down across the table from somebody and having a real cup of coffee.
Or whatever else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just,
So, like I said, I think that's very short-sighted of him. Even if humanity wanted to get rid of AI, Gawdat does not think it would now be possible due to the competitiveness of tech giants which have so much money invested in it. I very much agree with that. And he further stated, quote, AI has already happened and there is no stopping it. Very prominent scientists and business leaders are saying, quote, let's halt the development of AI, end quote. But this will never happen not because of tech issues, but because of the business dilemma. If Google is developing AI and fears Facebook will beat them, they will not stop because they have absolute certainty that if they stop, someone else will not. The U.S. will not stop because they know China is developing AI. We built a human system, not a tech system, that will prevent us from stopping, end quote. That's true. That's how that rolls.
yeah.
And SpaceX, Tesla, and Twitter billionaire Elon Musk warned emerging AI technology was a double-edged sword, and if it goes wrong, it could destroy humanity. Musk said, quote, there's a strong probability that it will make life much better and that we'd have an age of abundance. And there's some chance that it goes wrong and destroys humanity. Hopefully that chance is small, but it's not zero. I think we want to take whatever actions that we can think of to minimize the probability that AI goes wrong, end quote. Well, because humans are still a factor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not all humans are evil, but there are those who are.
Yes.
Musk, 51, co-founded OpenAI, the startup behind ChatGPT, and initially championed the implementation of AI tech into society before leaving the company in 2018. He launched X AI as a rival chatbot that now believes the rapidity of development is a risk for society and humanity. So, but you got to realize also one of the things that one of the tools they're using to teach AI, from my very minuscule understanding, is internet and news and stuff like that, which is fake.
Yeah. Question, was Elon Musk, isn't he like into that transhumanism
Yes.
shit?
Yes.
He was also with Grimes, who's very much into that transhumanism thing.
Right.
Like, hence the song that she put out a few years ago, We Appreciate Power, which is literally like about like going into AI,
Right. Well,
becoming one with the computers.
there again, these are people that, even as far as evolution, I don't believe in evolution, I believe in adaptation. And it's one of those, they're trying to force, in their viewpoint, evolution, and that they think that combining that with technology, computers, everything like that would be a good thing.
They are trying to force evolution right now.
Well, what's interesting about that, and I've said this for many years, we have built a house of cards. It's not a matter of, if the strong wind comes, but when.
And
In
it's going to come.
one massive CME, which is a coronal mass ejection, could wipe out all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those things, I don't care how many satellites are up there. If it, burns all those to a crisp, If it's like the Carrington event, that was where the CME hit, and this was back when they had telegraphs.
Yeah.
It blew the wires off of the poles.
My God, that is just insane.
Mm-hmm. So I can't imagine how that it would not have some kind of a catastrophic event. I don't know that they can really prepare for such a thing. You know, I don't know that everybody's building Faraday cages on all this stuff. So, you know, I think that was the reason that Bill Gates was wanting to, like, do something to block out the sun. You know, he was one of those that was proposing something like that.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Uh-uh.
You ain't gonna stop nature.
Well, they think that they're above God, so they're going to try to do some really foolish things. Who was it that had thought of the idea that they would cap the top of a volcano to prevent it from erupting?
I don't know.
It was somebody, and I'm thinking,
That
do you
didn't end
really?
up well.
The sides of the thing would blow out. That you cannot stop that.
No.
You know, and it's like there are elements in our universe and on our world that we don't even really have a full understanding of. And a lot of times the humans are like, oh, we're going to make it better. They make it worse.
Yes. They truly do.
So,
It's like, leave the shit alone.
but as far, well, on this, it truly is Pandora's box. And, you know, it's already been opened. If you want to say the genie's out of the bottle, whichever analogy that you want to use, you can't put this thing back. Because even if people's like, this is really bad, this is going to go really wrong, you're always going to have those few that are evil and are probably reptilian that's going to go forward with it. Yeah. What happened to Google's initial thing? It said, don't be evil. I think that was actually their catchphrase for a while. That's been several years ago. They got rid of that. Yeah, kids are sitting here looking at me sort of, yeah.
Not blankly, but...
It is distressing.
I mean, it's just sort of like... I mean, literally, we are just seeing Britney Spears' AI filter glitch out.
Really? I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, so, like, the one that's doing all the stuff, like, the one that's, like, doing all the provocative stuff on Instagram or the crazy shit on Instagram and stuff like that, that's not her.
What?
That is her sister, and they are putting a filter over her sister.
They can do that?
Yes. They have that technology.
That is horrifying.
Yes, and it glitches out. It has been glitching out.
And that's verified?
Yes.
Wow. Well, I tell you
and
something.
And it glitched out on her face bad the other day.
She needs to lawyer up big time.
Britney Spears is missing. Britney Spears has been missing for years.
Oh, so it wasn't her that was finally given back her selfhood or whatever it was that was released.
After that last video that was uploaded to YouTube, that was her actual voice speaking. That was her saying, like, she's going to tell, like, she's not in it for the money or anything, but she's going to eventually say everything that they did to her.
Oh.
That was and it was quickly deleted, and that was the last thing.
Wow. See, that's what I'm saying.
That was the last, like, real Britney that
those of
us
us who are normies, and even as far as a lot of the true tech people, I don't know that they have a clue of some of this stuff that's coming down the pike. That would be like DOD related stuff. They ain't gonna be telling the average person what's going on. We know that the technology that we're allowed to have is 50 to 100 years behind what DOD and deep state and reptilians and all that shit have.
But that's why I said mental breakdown, because now that's scary. The fact that we have that technology now.
Yeah. Yeah. And some of this other stuff, like with the voice things where they can copy all that.
They did that with her voice.
And with the face thing.
They have AI voices now.
Yeah. Yeah, what was it, 2-3 seconds, and then they could replicate somebody's voice.
Yeah.
Now, at what point?
We pretty much got our voices on file.
We're on the internet, of course
Yeah.
they do. How easily and when will it cause some kind of international incident?
I think it pretty much already is.
Because, I mean, shit, it's crazy.
We're seeing the repercussions of that because people are waking up to it.
Well, yeah.
Quickly.
I hope it's not
En
too little
masse.
too late. I really do.
I'm hoping it's not too late either.
It's concerning.
Yes.
This is where prayer, God is above us, see me. Yeah. So, kid, final thoughts.
Some scary shit.
It is scary shit. And this and the aliens keeps cropping up in the news cycle almost weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit's wrapping up.
Across different news sources. Of course, it's Mockingbird media, so, it's all the same. But anyhow, way to start the week. Yay.
Yay.
If you've had experiences with paranormal
Way to start our week with
or supernatural
panic.
encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, you can send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. No, I didn't get around to the emails. The link to the reference will be in the description box. I have good intentions. I really do. My physical capabilities do not live up to the same thing of my expectations of myself.
I got crippling anxiety.
Yeah, we're working on him. Valerian wrote, reportedly can help with anxiety disorders, as can kava. Reportedly, historically. So, everybody be kind to one another. That's one of the main things. You're going to do your outro spiel.
If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all and have a good
prayer. For real, that is what has kept us going for many years. It has kept many others going for many years.
Yeah.
Because that is something that goes outside of our dimension.
I need you to listen to Britney's song Mona Lisa.
Okay, I can do that. That was interesting. See, he knows all this pop culture shit.
I love pop culture.
Yeah, I've been
Always
out of
have.
it for many, many years because I'm like, no, just no. So, you're loved, and Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cut.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Watch the skies.